What you take depends on how many are on board, their personal needs relating to their age and health, the weather possibilities, how long you might be on the water if something goes wrong, the design of your boat, and how much protection it gives the people on board against the elements. Remember, it is always colder on the water, and the sun can be stronger. 15 plus or higher sunscreen to protect everyone from sunburn and windburn is a must. Wear hats which keep the direct sun off your face, neck and ears. As the sun's reflection off the water can be particularly dangerous to your skin and eyes, a hat with a dark colour under the brim is much safer than one with white underneath. Don't forget your sunglasses. Take the appropriate clothes to keep everyone warm and dry if you're caught out after dark or in a storm. If you're in an open boat, be careful to store the extra clothes in a dry place or in a waterproof bag or container, so they're dry when you need them. If people are going swimming, make certain you have enough towels. Take enough to eat and drink to keep up your strength if your return is delayed. And, as at home or in the car, an up-to-date first aid kit is a very wise precaution. On busy boat ramps, it is polite not to hold up others. Therefore, prepare your boat for launching before you drive it onto the ramp. Ideally, you check the boat, safety gear and personal supplies before you arrived. Now check that the bung is in. Remove the trailer lights if they're not waterproof. Unclip the tie-downs fastening the boat to the trailer. Lower your engine. Check that the key is in and the fuel is on. Check that the D-shackle on the safety chain is finger tight, so that you will not need tools to unfasten it on the ramp. Attach one end of the mooring line, which is called the painter, to the bollard on the bow, and the other end to the stern cleat. This should be on the opposite side to the wind or tide, unless you're using a pontoon or jetty alongside the ramp, when you would attach it to that side. The painter helps control both the bow and stern at the same time when you launch the boat. If you're not expert at backing trailers, it is best to line up the towing vehicle and trailer in a straight line, one above the other, before you start. When reversing, all you need to do is keep them straight. Camber or bumps on the ramp will try to put the trailer offline. If you do get horribly offline, it is usually wise to stop. Drive back up the ramp until you are straight again and then have a second go. If you're on a ramp wide enough to cater for 2 or more vehicles, keep to your own side so that you don't hold up anyone else. Trailers and boats vary. However, in most cases, you stop your vehicle when the rear wheels reach the water. Put your handbrake on. Then loosen the cable and unclip it and the safety chain from the towing eye. Now either brake the trailer or back it in a little further until the boat slides or floats off. Use the painter to maneuver the boat out of the way while the towing vehicle and trailer are parked. Retrieving your boat is basically the reverse of the launch exercise. Remember to undo the boat cable before you back the trailer into the water to save time on the ramp. Attach the cable, wind up the boat, attach the safety chain. Then drive away from the ramp before hosing down the boat and preparing it for the road. All boats, whether underway or at anchor, must display navigation lights from sunset to sunrise, and in times of restricted visibility they should also display them during the day. Small yachts under 7 meters and rowboats must, as a minimum, exhibit a torch or lantern in time to avoid a collision. All larger vessels must be fitted with the correct navigation lights. There are 4 types of navigation lights used by recreational powerboats and yachts. Masthead lights are white and can be seen over an arc of 225 degrees from a head and a beam of both sides of the vessel. Stern lights are also white. Stern lights can be seen over the remaining arc of 135 degrees from abaft or behind the vessel. All round lights are white as well. As their name suggests, they can be seen from all 360 degrees. Side lights are red on the port or left-hand side and green on the starboard or right-hand side. They can be seen from right ahead to 22.5 degrees abaft the beam. Powerboats up to 7 meters in length, travelling under 7 knots, must show an all-round light and also side lights if practicable. Sailing boats underway not using an engine must exhibit port and starboard side lights and a stern light. These can be 3 separate lights or a tricolour masthead light. Powerboats under 12 metres and yachts under power must show port and starboard side lights, plus a white masthead and a white stern light, or an all-round white light. All vessels at anchor must show an all-round white light. There is a wide range of navigation light combinations used by larger vessels. These help identify what types of vessels they are and what kind of activity they're undertaking at the time. Your local authority's Safe Boating Handbook will usually explain most of the more common combinations. Keep it handy on board. A simple rule for all recreational boat operators is to play safe and keep well clear of all large boats displaying additional lights at night.